Hello and welcome. This is Papa Zappa, and I'm here to bring you my second Let's Play, Red Dead Revolver, my very favorite in the Red Dead series. That includes Redemption, Undead Nightmare, and 2. We're on the original Xbox. We're going to do just a normal playthrough, just like our Scooby-Doo 9100 Frights playthrough. On normal. Nothing crazy.
Darling! Son! Our troubles are finally over. We hit a vein of gold as wide as a locomotive that runs clean through Bear Mountain.
Hey, Pa, where'd you get that?
Isn't she a beaut?
Yeah. Can I hold it?
She's one of a pair, only two in the whole world.
Where's the other one?
My partner Griff has it. We made him up special to symbolize our newfound wealth.
Can I try it out?
One day this fine weapon will be yours. But for now, why don't you take my old pistol? Go on down to the river and practice while I give your ma her gifts.
And into the world of Red Dead Revolver we go. Now, I have this game for the original Xbox and the PS4, but I figure if we're going to be playing retro games, I might as well play it on the original system. And the PS4 is just a PS2 port, so... Alright, we'll use left trigger to draw. We can aim using the right stick. Fairly normal. Pretty much Red Dead Redemption controls. And we'll shoot the bullseye. Aiming can be a little difficult, just because it moves a little fast. But that's also because of my sensitivity. That's why I tend to use the movement to aim, since it's a little more precise. Although, the hitboxes are pretty forgiving.
Red! Red, what are you doing to my pots and pans?
Now don't henpeck the boy. Next trip into town, I'll buy you a whole bunch of new pots and pans. Red, up the hill and quick, boy. We're getting raided.
I'm coming, Pa!
Alright, we gotta help Pa.
The kid's down by the river.
I do love the dialogue in this game. Very quotable. Or in the modern day, some would say.
Dang it, the kid's still alive.
This game is a 2004 banger. You also had such titles as the original Star Wars Battlefront in 2004, and I believe Halo 2 also came out this year. So there's definitely some competition.
Go get him. You gotta listen to us. I need to bring him over after the kid.
The game does reward you for being accurate and for getting combos.
Shoot that little sidewinder.
It also does an incredible job of creating or realizing various Western set pieces.
kid. I reckon your pa's better off dead. Him being such a yellow belly and all.
Ah!
With that, the first level is done. And the Red Hand, in case you're wondering why his name is Red. I think it's a nickname. This game does an incredible job of capturing the spaghetti western feel. In particular, I'm reminded of Italian spaghetti westerns. And, well, definitely Clint Eastwood movies. I mean, you can tell just by looking at them.
Oh, easy there, friend. Come on over here. Come on now. It's too dangerous for a man to be walking around in these parts. I deal in weapons and goods, see?
Sound effects are awesome.
I would have offered you more than that. But a gang of ruffians done run me off of my... well, I didn't,
You holding out on us,
No!
old man?
Ugh.
What the hell are you looking at? Fill 'em full of lead.
For those of you familiar with Red Dead Redemption 1, this level is very reminiscent of the Twin Peaks hideout. It's not a copy per se, but you can definitely tell they were inspired by it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip this training section and just go over to our rifle. I'm a very big fan of rifles in this.
Take cover!
In fact, I use them more often than pistols, I'd say.
Give 'em hell, sonny!
Definitely feel the impact every time you shoot somebody. They're trying to teach us Deadeye here, but I already know. So I'll just show it to you on the boss right here.
I'm gonna make mincemeat out of you!
Nice of them that you can even skip the tutorials. A lot of modern games don't feel the need to. Not the biggest feature. So, a good way to handle these three people, Tom, Oath, and George, is to just go backwards. They have pistols. They have a hard time hitting you. If you watch your back if you're going in a circle, because this map is a circle, and you could get jumped by their friend George, which I'm sure would be fantastic. That's one down. Let's get his friend. Alright, just George left. Big fella.
Yeah! I'm a-coming to get you!
There he is. As a kid, I would jump on top of the buildings or on top of the rocks and just try and snipe him from the top. Because I wasn't very confident in my shooting ability, but I'm fairly confident in my accuracy and my ability to not get hit so much.
Damn, son! Ha! You done killed them all! You know, you can get quite a handsome bounty for these fellas if you took them down to Sheriff O'Grady's in Widow's Patch.
I'll be taking your cart.
Sure, whatever you say, bounty hunter.
The Western caricatures throughout the game are fantastic. You really get a sense of not the Old West in reality, but the dramatization that we've been fed through Hollywood. Now I'm curious, for those watching, what everyone's favorite Old West movie is. If they have any particular films they like more so than others. Now we are on a New Game Plus, so I could just use the Scorpion Revolver and just clown pretty much everyone, but that doesn't quite seem that fair. So we'll just use the old pistol and then the owl rifle for now. Alright, third level.
How much for the lot?
Well, you did good, son, but you're out of luck. Take a look around. There ain't much here. I got nothing to offer you. The Ugly Gang is done destroyed my town.
Let that damn doggone leave himself all over that fancy boots of yours. Damn varmint.
Yeah, you go shooting my dog, there's gonna be some consequences, fella.
Die, boy! Ain't bad, you ferret! Lay low!
The OST on this level is just amazing. And also, you get a good feeling of the high noon kind of thing they're going for here. A little hard to see with the sun in your eyes on these guys up here. Let's do it. So part of the reason this game is so unique is because it wasn't developed entirely by Rockstar. It was actually handed off to them about 2/3 of the way into development from Capcom, which I find incredibly curious why they chose to do that. Sure, we'll do the tutorial here. Yeah, we'll just, what am I kidding? I already know how to do this. Here. The drawing mechanic is incredibly satisfying, and it will get much more difficult over time. Not quite sure why we would have taken damage, but we can easily rectify
I'm
that.
looking at a dead man.
So if you have your gun out and you press the A button, you'll roll. Kind of like in Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2, yeah. If you're familiar with that game from 2005. Also, definitely a game to look forward to seeing a Let's Play on this channel. I'll eventually get to that one for sure.
My gang, but you ain't gonna get by me.
Haven't quite decided what the next game to be Let's Played is. So if anyone has anything they'd really like to see, let me know, and I'll consider it. Can't promise I will follow on it, but I'll take your suggestion, definitely. Ugly here has made the mistake of thinking I care about causing the sheriff some pain. Not particularly.
Excuse me, mister? Mister, please, can you help me? You gotta help my pa. There's no doctor left in this town.
The closest doctor's in Brimstone. Sheriff Bartlett might offer you a handsome reward if you can get me there.
I'll send a telegram and tell him about your arrival.
Alright, third level complete. The levels in this are short but sweet, in my opinion. Like 2 minutes is not a long time at all. But it is very stimulating, so while it may have only been 2 minutes, it's very action-packed. You feel satisfied after every level. Let's just stay on the old pistol for now, and the owl rifle. This level can be a little frustrating at times if you fall off the train, because it will fail you. But apart from that, it's really fun. The option to talk to all the people here.
Hey, mister, you heading to Brimstone too? I reckon that's where everyone is heading. Always jobs in Brimstone. Me, I'm going to work for Carnaby Peabody. He's the manager of the Brimstone Bank and a real swell guy.
Keep that name in mind for later.
Howdy, gunslinger. You'll see plenty more of your kind in Brimstone.
Mister, you could really use a hot bath and some fresh clothes.
What you bothering me for? Sit back down.
Bandits!
Well, bounty hunter, if you want this train to make it to Brimstone, you better load up them guns of yours.
Now this here's a robbery. Nobody plays hero, nobody dies.
I'll show him for trying to rob us. That is technically the 4th level, but I don't know. I think it's more of a... No, I mean, if they're going to let us... Yeah, no, that's definitely the 4th level. I never consider it as such, though. I always consider this train section to be that. If you played Red Dead Redemption, you'll probably notice that this game is pretty similar, actually, when it comes to how you move around and how you climb. Oh, yeah, don't fall off the train. Because if you fall off the train and don't climb back on, and it leaves you, there ain't no way to get back. These enemies, if you melee them once, they tend to get one shot after that. Oh, don't you?
Don't run away.
What's the old saying? Never bring a knife to a gunfight?
Why is the train speeding up? Something must have happened to the engineer!
The not so subtle way to let you know. So we've got a little bit of platforming here, actually. So I suppose it's a good thing that we played Scooby-Doo 9/100 Frights when we did. Just wait for our moment here. Maybe there's enough time. You can jump over this. There we go. Left here. You gotta crouch under these ones. And you crouch with the left stick. Oh. What a funny man. Oh, that's not good. Let's hope we can get back on. That was close. Alright. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, that was a bad call. Oh, lol. Okay, yeah, no, definitely bad call. OST for this bit's really nice. Just barely dodged that.
Help me! I'm gonna kill him. He's crazy! You son of a...
Alright, save the engineer.
This train's gonna fly off the tracks. I gotta slow it down. That was close. Hey, thanks for saving me. Here, let me patch you up a bit. There ain't no into these desperados.
Alright, we are now on a timer, protecting the train. Well, more specifically, the train. Switch to our rifle here. Just not quite fast enough with the horse there, huh? You reload with the Y button, which is the same as Fallout and a couple other games. Definitely a little old-fashioned. If you wanted to zoom in with the rifle, I believe you press the black button. Yep. And it has an amazing zoom, to tell you the truth. You can properly see everything. It does take a little bit to get to max zoom, so you do that. Ready for it. Now to answer the question for my favorite cowboy movie, I'd have to say Back to the Future 3, followed closely by Cowboys vs. Aliens. I'm just kidding. I don't recall the name of the film, but it was an Italian spaghetti western where the main character in one scene disarms his adversary, surrounded by like 30 of his goons, and just slaps him for 3 minutes straight in different ways. It's properly amazing how silly it is. Just about done.
Next up, Brimstone.
And we made it. Congratulations. Congratulations.
The Pan-Atlantic Railroad Western Express is now arriving at Brimstone Station from Widow's Patch and points east.
Nice. Got the excellent rating. We'll continue.
You the bounty hunter? Sheriff Bartlett. I got your telegram. Mighty grateful to you. I may have some work for you. Stop by my office later.
A favorite Western film that I can actually remember the name of and be completely serious about would be Blazing Saddles. For sure. Mel Brooks does a fantastic job making a comedy out of the era. Alright. Now, this is the hub world, and by hub world I mean town of Brimstone. I highly recommend you go into each shop and check them out. We, however, have already bought everything there is to buy, so there's not really a point. So, I'll leave you here at the end of part 1. Thanks for tuning in, I really appreciate it. And in part 2, we're going to tackle some of the bounties the sheriff has to offer. With that being said, Auf Wiedersehen!